Using the axis below, sketch the graph of y equals sine x plus 3 for values of x between 0 and 360 degrees. So let's have a go at that then. So I'm going to sketch from 0 to 360. So let's mark off 180. And then 360 we can put here. Okay, now the sine curve, if we were just drawing the sine curve alone, it goes up to 1, doesn't it, and down to 0, so it goes a value of 1 here. And it goes up and then down, so it goes to 1 at 90, and it goes to minus 1 at 270. So I'm just going to do a dashed line for this, so it comes up and down. Like so. There's our sine curve then, and this is y equals sine x. So now we want to sketch sine x plus 3, so everything has to be shifted up by 3 units. So here's 2, here's 3, and we better mark off 4 as well, hadn't we, here. So this naught moves up there. This point here, when we add 3 to it, moves up there. This point here at naught is still at 3. When we add 3 to 0, we get 3. And then this point is minus 1 add 3 is up to 2, isn't it? And this at 0 we go back up to 3. So we're shifting it up vertically. So I'm going to try and sketch that now with a solid pen now. As best I can with a digital pen, like so. And this is y equals sine x plus 3 units. So now we've drawn that, we can just tidy this up now. We could have used a pencil here just to get the information, and then we can just remove all this stuff here and then put in the points again. That was 180, this was 360, this was 270 of course, and this one was 90 degrees. Okay, so now let's move down then, part B. Turn our attention to this. Solve the simultaneous equation y equals 3.5 and y equals sine x plus 3 for values of x from 0 to 360. So y equals 3.5. So if we look along the sketch, for example, just since it is here, we can see that if I draw the line at 3.5, there's going to be 2 solutions, one here and one here. Okay, so that's in the first and second quadrants. That would be from the picture, but I'm going to solve this as a separate problem now. So here, I'm going to look at it separately. 3.5 is equal to sine x plus 3. So move the 3 over here. 3.5 minus 3 is 0.5. So I'm going to write that down straight away. No, I'm not. I'm going to move the 3 over. So 3.5 minus 3, move that over, equals to sine x. And that tells us then that sine x, reading from right to left, is equal to 0.5. Okay, so sine is positive. Now I'm going to draw a circle. This is how I would do it. Different ones use different methods. But from 0 to 360 we write cast. Sine is positive when they're all positive in that quadrant and that quadrant, like we showed in the picture. We draw 2 lines. We mark off alpha. Alpha is the associated acute angle, and we simply write sine alpha equals this value, and we drop a negative if there is any negative there. So shift sine of 0.5 then in degrees mode, inverse sine with 0.5, see what we get, and we get 30 degrees. So alpha is 30 degrees, so put it in here and in here, and then we can read off the solutions. The first value is round to here, so that's 30 degrees, and the next value you go right around to here, which is going around 180 and back 30. So this is 150, isn't it? 180 back 30 is 150. So x equals then 30 degrees, and x is equal to 150 degrees.